Alright. Hey guys, I don't know if anybody else has heard about this, but there's this new thing. It's like the Key of Soul, and they're teaming up with YouTubers like Shay Carl and Smosh and Lisa Nova to find the next, like, internet star. And I figured that was pretty cool, but I'm not gonna enter just for the sole reason I don't think I'm gonna win. Actually, it's not that I don't think I'm not gonna win. I know I'm not gonna win. But it got me thinking that it's finally time I told you guys like my story and why I have a YouTube account. The reason I have one is because I have a disease, sorry, I'm trying to fix my makeup, called alopecia areata. No, alopecia, I don't know what stage it's in, but it's basically called alopecia. And what it is there's three stages: alopecia universalis, alopecia totalis, and alopecia areata. Now, alopecia is when your immune system mistakes your hair follicles for unknown viruses and it attacks them and your hair falls out. I've had it for 5 years. I'm 15 now. I'm going into 10th grade, and I got it in 5th grade, going right into middle school. And middle school is when you meet a ton of new people. And when a ton of new people see one girl wearing a bandana, they're automatically going to assume that somebody has cancer. Now, I'm not bashing on anybody who has cancer. I'm not saying that it's not, like, bad, because it's terrible. Trust me, my little cousin was born with tumors wrapping around all of her organs, and I think my aunt had cancer. I don't remember. And now my other aunt has lung cancer, and it's stage 4 and it's inoperable. So I'm not saying that cancer isn't as good. Sorry, guys. But the reason I have a YouTube account is to get my story out. And basically, the number one thing, I don't care how many people watch this, I don't care how many people actually listen to me, it's just to get my message across, and hopefully I'll affect one or two people's lives, so that I can not, I don't know how to put this, so that people don't have to go through the same exact thing that I went through. And, I mean, some people out there, like, some of you guys might be thinking, oh, you just lost your hair, it's no big deal. But you have to go through it, and you have to realize what it's like to wake up every morning and see hair on your pillow, and, like, more than usual. Like, yeah, I know you, like, lose occasional hair, but it was coming out in, like, fistfuls, like, in the shower. And it just ruins your hopes and dreams, because, I mean, I want to be a chef, and I can't have my hair falling out into dishes. And if I wear wigs, this is a wig. This is synthetic. It's plastic. If I go by fire, it's gonna curl up. So how am I gonna do that? And I don't have enough courage, and I don't think enough highly of myself enough to go back to wearing a bandana every day, because I can't do that. And I mean, it was the hardest time in my life. Like, these past 5 years have been the worst 5 years of my life, and also the best. And I say that because I've learned from so many experiences in public where people have come up to me and asked me what I was battling, meaning cancer. And I had to sit there and tell them all about my alopecia, and I've cried hysterically in public. I've cried in school because in 6th grade my homeroom started chanting do-rag at me because I came to school with a bandana because all my hair had fallen out. I lost my eyebrows, my eyelashes, everything. And, you know, for school dances, I would be ready in 10 minutes because I don't have to do my hair. And, I mean, some girls out there, you might think, oh my god, I have to do my hair, I have a bad hair day. Well, just be lucky that you have it. And it goes for every aspect in life. If people are complaining about their parents, be lucky that you have your parents. Or that you don't have the new, like, electronics. Be lucky that you have a house. There are people out there who don't have a house, who don't have parents. You don't complain, and you don't take things for granted. And my alopecia have taught me not to take little things for granted. Because you have to enjoy every aspect of life, or else you're not going to be happy. You're never going to be what you can be if you don't take everything that happens to you and you turn it into a lesson and you turn it into something positive. And I was depressed for a really long time. I had, and this is probably not something everybody wants to hear, but I cut myself for a good 2 years straight because I thought that nobody would ever love me, because nobody would ever understand. And now I have the most amazing boyfriend in the world who totally gets it. He knows everything about me. He knows my whole problem. He knows I wear wigs, and he tries talking to me about it. And I'm so sensitive about it, like, seriously, I'm like crying almost, that I don't talk about it. And I just cry whenever somebody mentions it. And basically, the reason I have this YouTube channel is because I like singing, and I want to, I guess, let the world or whoever watches this, I just want to let them know that bad things are going to happen to you in life, like, I guarantee it. But you have to keep going, and you have to know that there is a future, and that not everything is totally terrible. You know, you're going to get past it, and you're going to get through it. That's all you got to know. You got to remember that. Your life isn't over because one little thing happens. You know, I thought my life was over because of alopecia. I thought, you know, no good things would ever happen to me. And then good things happen. I mean, a couple months ago in February, I was asked to be on the Tyra Banks show, and when I called and told them my story, they told me that it wasn't tragic enough. That a little girl who had total baldness for almost 2 years, it wasn't tragic enough. I mean, when people say that, you gotta think, well, what's tragic enough? You know? Like, I told them everything. Like, basically, this entire video, this is a short video for me, for what I'm trying to say to everybody, because I could expand this for a couple hours, because I didn't even put everything that happened to me in this. Oh, and with the Tyra Banks show, yeah, I understand a little girl who has baldness for 2 years isn't that big deal, but like during those like 5 years, I've also lost 3 family members. My family has had issues. My friends have had issues. I went through the exact same thing that every teenage girl has to go through, with a bandana, and with people always asking me if I had cancer. And it still affects me, but you know, I'm getting through it, because there is a future, and people do love me, so it's okay. But I'm gonna go because this video is really long. You guys are probably gonna, if you've sat here through the entire thing, leave a comment, because I'd like to congratulate you, because I talk nonstop. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.